Hello friends, welcome to javafirst.com. Today we are going to discuss about a topic called 2DCrypt image scaling and cropping in encrypted domains. As you all know that cloud computing is a booming concept in the current evolutions. So as the increase the storage capacity in the cloud computing, we are we are trying to reduce the task of the outsourcing of the image storage. This project is basically about the outsourcing of the image of a large capacity. So how can you secure your image on a cloud by doing the encryption process? How can you how can you make your data is more secured over a cloud storage? So in this concept, in this project, we are mainly focusing on how can we make the 2D crypt based on image size and scale using a pilar crypto systems based image scaling and the cropping scheme for a multi-user settings. And so let's see how they have implemented in the diagram. So once the user image outsourcing their data to the cloud store server, so the image size first it will do the image scaling and cropping. It means it will reduce the size of the image. So instead of storing entire image to the cloud storage, it needs a large number of storage capacity to store the image. So so instead of storing a large data on a cloud storage, we can scaling the and cropping the image, and after that we have to encrypt the data and we are sending to the server side. So it means a cloud storage. That server again maintain the policy access. So who have the rights to access that image, they can only the maintain, they can only the view the data by using the policy access allowance. So once it is two times, again the two times the cloud server again encrypt the data, then it will use the access policy to maintain the restrictions on that files, and it will forward to the cloud storage, and it will store that scaled and cropped. And after that, it is two times encryption has been done over a cloud server. It will store in the data, so that once while sending a data, your suppose I'll take so 1000 MB data, it means the image size is 1000 MB. So it will size of the image, it means the 3/4 of that image, and it will store it in the cloud storage. So while downloading, if you have the right access privilege, it means you are in particular policy access, then it will download your image from the cloud storage by decrypting the file. Two times decryption will be done while delivering the image to the user. So while delivering, the size of the image will be in scaled and cropped, and the image clarity will be the same. So no need of large data storage to store your data over a cloud storage. With security, it means a 2D crypt, we are storing our image over a cloud storage. So based on this application, we have introduced and web applications using some softwares like Eclipse. It's an IDE, so where you can write your entire code. So I have created two applications. One is the main application and the server application. So in this main application, you'll be doing a scaling and cropping, one time encryption. This one, after that it will forward to this server application. It will do one more encryption, and it will store your image to the cloud storage. So let's see how it will. So here we are using a backend MySQL, and this application, the entire application is developed based on a MVC architecture. So I'm using a server Tomcat, I'm going to start my Tomcat here. So now the server is started. So let's start our application. To start your application, just type localhost 80 is the Tomcat port number on your URL. So it will list out all the projects which are running on a server side. So it's my application, 2D main application, and your server application. So 2D Encrypted, this is my application here. So this application we are implementing three actors. The one is admin and owner and a user. So admin login. So admin having a rights to view his profile details and proxy server. So it means your cloud storage where you are uploading your images to the cloud. So I have created with a URL in a drive HQ is my cloud, and that user account is ID is BLR store 1 and the password is this one. So now the data owners, admin has a rights to add a data owners. So already one data owner is present, and the domain. So what kind of images you are going to upload? It may be the general, it may be the journalism, and it may be the natural photos and family travels. And subdomains will be having like a subdomain diamonds, platinum, gold, and the silvers. So based on these two conditions we are maintaining access policies. So let's add one more data owner. So Herald 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 Raj and is Melody. So it's going to add. So Herald Raj has been added. So data owner is added. So log out. So let's log in with the owner Herald Raj. I think it's a Herald. Yeah. So here, so we can view his details and user details. So on his application overall is logged in, but users. So we've request. I'll tell you what's that. We've request later. User wants find file upload. It means your image, what kind of image you are going to upload. Suppose I'll take it's my trip photos is my subject name. So I'm going to upload my trip photos. So suppose I'll take it's my trip photos. So now it's doing a cropping and scaling and one-time encryption. After sending one-time encryption, it will forward that one-time encryption file to the server, that it will do the two-time encryption and it will go and store it in the cloud storage. So these all the process is happening in the backend side. If you want, you can go and check. Uploaded has been successful. So for uploaded file we are maintaining access policy. So it's like general photo, natural trip. So it's my travel to trip photos, and I'll give a diamond as my access policy. So only these two domains user can download my photos. So access policy is done, so the transaction is done. Okay, so let's see what happened in the backend side. So my uploaded file, so this is my uploaded image. this is my uploaded image. This will be cropped as based on this image. So entire size, it is this thing, it is encrypted with the RNS algorithm. It is encrypted. This cropped image is being encrypted with this one, and this data is forwarded to the server side. This server side, it will do the two time one more encryption here. So two time encryption has been done. This data has been uploaded to the cloud storage. So let's see the cloud storage. So cloud drive hq.com. So my data related cloud related user IDs. So here my file name is, so my storage, cloud storage, my data owner is Herald. So what file you are uploading, it will be inside so this is my encrypted data. So the image can't able to see, so it means it is encrypted data. So even data centers, they can't able to view my data over here. So let's see how can the end user can download the my data here. So here user has to register. So I'll take Kamal, and so I have to download means I have to register with my same domain name. So for this, based on these details, based on the domain and subdomain, and based on this thing, it will generate a token ID and it will forward to their mail ID. It means Ramesh Rajwald. It will forward the one token ID key, it will forward to the user side. So we'll check whether so I got a mail here, that is my token MD key. So now I have to downloading that key. So why I need that means, so once Kamal is logging, so while downloading, first it has to check whether this token ID is exactly is matching or not. So if matching, then only it will show that image to the correct users. So if not, it won't show the images to that user. So if you want to download this image, I need a secret key. So for the secret key, if I use the MD key, it will show please select the correct files. So for first I have to request based on a token to the data owner. So now the data owner is going to weave into Herald. So here weave request. So Kamal has requested for the secret key, so that it will send based on a date, expiry date. It will forward, create a secret key based on is our token ID, and based on a file it will forward to the user's mail ID. So I got one more key, it means a secret key. So that key I am going to download here. So now once this got a mail secret ID through mail, they are going to download the they are trying to download. So first while downloading it will take the files, the server will download the file and decrypt through two-time decryption and scaling image. So finally you will get the cropped image, so without losing your pixel clarity anything. So this is all about your you can see the size of 29 point, the size of the image is 29.7 KB. So the original image size is so it's 16 bytes, so it means 1.5 MB. This MB is completely cropped size to the 30 KB. So it means the size of entire cropping and the scaling will be helpful without losing the image clarity. It will help to store reduce the entire task over a cloud storage. So by doing these all things we can make the burden, we can reduce our burden over a cloud storage. It means outsourcing your image over a cloud storage, we can reduce your cost and size storage over a cloud. Thank you.